Star, majority owned by MCA. So you have this question, whether Star, this comes from Sun Chuan Kiat. He says Star is majority owned by MCA. So Star is very biased. Today there are a lot of media here. I can tell you, there is not a single media that is independent in this country, unfortunately. With due respect to all the newspaper men and women that are here, none. Either they are favorable to BN, pro-BN, or they are not pro-BN. It's very obvious when you read newspaper. There is no independent newspaper in this world. I can stand on this stage and say so. Even in America, even in Great Britain, even in Australia, when there is a general election in Australia, some people will come out and endorse the party. The same in Great Britain, the same in Australia, the same in America. So don't go with the idea that there is freedom of the press in the sense that there is absolute freedom. Tada. No. Nothing. Even the new media are also a problem. It depends on who is the owner. Now, every owner has own political inclination. He may be pro-BN or they may be anti-BN. So if you look at the new media in this country, I don't have to tell you what sort of position they take. You people read the new media more than I read. And you know, the moment you start reading the headline, you know what are they talking already, whether they are pro or anti. So there is no absolute press freedom in any part of this world. Tada. Once upon a time, there is this story that if the country wants to do well, then it must have a vibrant democracy, it must have a strong opposition, and it must have a strong independent newspaper. This used to be the 7th point. Today, this theory is debunked. Why do I say so? You just look at country to the south. They don't have a strong opposition. They don't have any newspaper that is, I would say, more freedom than Malaysia. Their democracy, somebody thinks that every time they say the wrong thing, they bring you to court. But they are doing very well. Today, their per capita income is probably, we are touching about 8,000 US. They are touching 35,000 US. You look at communist China, nobody in his right mind would say the press in China there's freedom in the press. Nobody in his right mind would say that there's a vibrant democracy in China with a strong opposition. But today, China is the 2nd world economic power. And at the rate it's growing another 20 years, it may even overtake America. So we debunk that theory anymore. So please don't go with the idea that we have no press freedom, you cannot scold people, cannot shout, then there is no democracy. Democracy is more than just that. Having a general election does not mean democracy, of course we admit. Democracy means more than that. And that is an entirely different topic if you want me to talk about it. But I just want to cut short this to say there's hardly any independent newspaper in this world. Right from America to Australia to Britain to anywhere you can name off.